That is right, we've got another brand new update for the Quest platform in version 33. Now, this is all under the hood stuff, so it's not going to add any new features, but it should fix a lot of issues people have been having, and it's going to take Airlink and Link and up it to a whole new level. Let's go ahead and jump in and check it out right now. All right, let's jump right into these updates. First of all, we're going to start with something about the Guardian. Now, a lot of people have had Guardian issues since the last few updates, both on Quest 1 and Quest 2. Whether it's Guardians crashing, it's forgetting the Guardian, or even just tracking issues, a lot of that can be caused by the Guardian system itself. And you could previously clear the Guardian, but apparently it wasn't working the way it should have been, because now they've added in the option to clear the Guardian history. This is a brand new feature that allows you to use this if you're experiencing tracking issues. The release notes say if your headset is experiencing tracking issues, you can now use Clear Guardian History to delete Guardian maps and tracking data in addition to boundary data from your Quest or Quest 2. Please note this will also delete the Guardian tracking data for any secondary users if you have multiple accounts saved on your headset. You can clear your Guardian history from the Guardian settings panel in VR. And that's exactly what you are seeing right on the screen right now. You just go into your settings on your Quest or your Quest 2, and then you find the Guardian settings panel, and then you click Clear Guardian History. I've actually seen several people say that this has worked to help with their tracking issues. I know tracking has been hit or miss for a lot of people over the last several updates, and this apparently is supposed to actually work to clear everything up. I haven't personally had a lot of issues with my tracking here and there from time to time, but mostly it's been perfect. But this should hopefully help those of you out there that are having some tracking issues or Guardian issues altogether. Next up, they've added some additional security measures to the browser, what they call safe browsing. It says, we've implemented an additional layer of security in Oculus browser to protect you from websites that may be potentially harmless, malware, phishing, etc. If you navigate to a potentially harmless site, you'll be redirected to a separate page with info on why the site may be unsafe and recommended for how to proceed. This feature is powered by Google Safe Browsing. So if you've ever been on your browser on your PC and gone to a web page that could be unsafe, you'll probably get a similar message. I haven't tried it personally in the Quest, but you'll get a similar message as you would get on your PC saying that this is an unsafe browser to exit backwards, or you can continue forwards to it usually by going to more options, or I don't remember how it's done, but you can usually continue. Not necessarily recommended in some instances, but it can be done. Next up is the biggest improvement of this entire update, and like I said at the beginning, all this stuff is under the hood type of stuff. It's not like new features or anything, but it's pretty revolutionary and it's really huge for a lot of reasons. That Guardian update is massive for people that are having issues, and I know there are a lot of them, so that's really huge. But this one here is a huge update to Link and Airlink if you're playing PC VR games. Let me tell you, I did not understand what kind of update this was going to be until I tried it. Let me read the update note first, and then we'll talk about what this is doing. It says, Link and Airlink visual improvements. Next time you use Link or Airlink with your headset, you may notice improved image quality and text clarity thanks to Link sharpening. Link sharpening makes images crisper, fine details clearer, and text more clear and easy to read. Now, I've always loved Link and especially Airlink. I love the ability to use my Quest 2 or my Quest 1 when I was using that for Link on PC VR to be able to play those awesome games that you can't play on the Quest. Now, I know not everyone can do that, but it is a great option to have. Now, it's gotten even better. With this new Link sharpening, which you can actually adjust the settings, it's on auto by default, but you can actually go into the Oculus debug tool and change it so it's either disabled or enabled. But with this new tool that adds sharpening to the visuals for Link and Airlink, it does make a massive difference. And you really won't understand how much until you actually try it. Don't get me wrong, I loved Airlink before, but there was some muddiness to some of the faraway visuals, and even the close-up visuals was a little more muddy than playing a native Quest game. Even though the visuals were obviously better and there was more detail, there were times when it could get a little bit muddy. It wasn't quite as sharp as I would have liked. Muddy might be the wrong word. It might be out of focus. I'm not sure, but it was not sharp or as sharp as it could have been. This new update actually significantly improves the sharpness in Link and Airlink. Having tested several different games, I was actually very surprised at the difference between playing last night and then playing this morning after I forced the update. Everything from text being easier to read, visuals far away standing out more, and even looking at your hands and seeing the sharpness of the hands of your character is just a lot better. It's hard to really put that across in a video because I recorded native to the Quest just so I could try to show as much as possible. Recording on PC wouldn't show anything because it's just showing the PC social output. I tried recording on Quest, as you've been seeing, and it kind of comes across, but not really. It's way sharper than it actually looks. This is mostly due to the Quest's recording capabilities not being all that great. But trust me, if you have not tried it since the update, or you haven't gotten the update, make sure you go back and try Airlink or Link as soon as you do, because you will notice a much bigger difference than you think you would. The details are definitely clearer, and text is definitely easier to read. I was playing I Expect You to Die 2, and the text was already pretty good in the PC VR version, but when using this with Link Sharpener, it's way easier to read, and I was surprised at just how much more clarity it actually has. Trust me, this is a next step in the revolution of wireless PC VR, because not only do we have wireless PC VR for Quest 2, it's gotten even better, and I expect it to continue to get better as time goes on. Next up, we've got improved Oculus Touch Controller sleep management. This is actually only for the original Quest. What this is going to do is actually update the firmware in the Touch Controller so that it'll go to sleep faster, which will improve standby battery life. The Quest 2 already does this. This is just making the Quest to match what the Quest 2 already has. It also has improved multitasking. It says we're bringing some of the previously experimental multitasking features to everyone. These include showing up to 3 currently running 2D apps in the universal menu, a bar beneath each window for accessing common controls, and the ability to drag and drop browser tabs and windows. So some multitasking updates that are coming to everyone in this update. They're also adding app level notification preferences so you can turn off or on notifications for applications or particular categories or types of notifications. This will give you a lot more control over the in-VR notifications that you can get. So instead of having to turn it onto do not disturb mode so you get nothing, you can control what you actually are seeing. They've also done some system keyboard updates, which says you'll now see autocorrect features when typing using the system keyboard. We've also improved next word prediction. You can quickly select the next word suggestion by hitting the space bar. So out of all these updates, it's really just under the hood stuff, no major new features, but major new updates when it comes to visual improvements for Link and Airlink, and really the Guardian history thing is pretty big too, because there's a lot of people having issues with it. So having the ability to clear that Guardian history allows you to hopefully get rid of those tracking issues. There you go, those are the updates for version 33. In my opinion, it's actually a pretty significant update. Even though it's not adding any features, it's adding in the ability to clear the Guardian, not just the boundaries, but the data itself, so it allows you to reset the whole Guardian system, meaning it should help with a lot of the tracking issues, and for what I'm hearing, it is actually helping. And then the clarity with the new sharpening for Oculus Link and Airlink is pretty awesome. It really is very noticeable. If you have not tried it yet since getting the update, make sure you check it out. Let me know down below what you think. If you've tried out the new sharpening, if you can see the sharpness difference, or if you've had tracking issues and this fixed it, let me know down below what your experience is so far. And if you want to get the most out of your Quest and your Quest 2, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down there and the bell icon for notifications. And you can check out more of my videos right over there. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and happy questing.